Cristiano Ronaldo, the $1 billion brand, how he turned himself into a business empire. Imagine a world where your name alone is worth more than most global corporations, where every step, every post, every haircut can move markets. Not because of what you sell, but because of who you are. That world exists, and its most powerful player isn't a CEO or a politician. It's a footballer, Cristiano Ronaldo. From a poor neighborhood in Madeira to becoming the first active athlete to earn over $1 billion, Ronaldo didn't just play football. He built one of the most successful personal brands in modern history. This is the story of how a boy with nothing turned himself into a business empire, the $1 billion brand of Cristiano Ronaldo. From nothing to global obsession, Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born in 1985 in Madeira, Portugal, a small island far removed from the glamour of global football. His father was a gardener, his mother a cook. They had little, but Cristiano had one thing that couldn't be bought: obsession. As a child, he'd practice for hours, often kicking balls made from rags because real ones were too expensive. By the time he was 12, his talent was undeniable. Sporting Lisbon spotted him, and he left his home island alone, crying as he boarded the plane, but determined never to return as a failure. At 18, Manchester United signed him. What came next wasn't just the rise of a football star, it was the birth of a global identity. His speed, discipline, and relentless drive turned him into a phenomenon. But unlike most athletes, Ronaldo understood something deeper. Fame could be leveraged, image could be monetized. He wasn't just building a career, he was building a brand. The birth of CR7. Every empire needs a logo, and for Ronaldo, it began with three characters. CR7. CR for his initials, 7 for the jersey number, once worn by legends like George Best and David Beckham. But when Ronaldo inherited that number, he turned it into a global trademark. CR7 wasn't just a label, it became his identity. It appeared on everything from shirts to perfume, from hotels to gyms. It stood for power, perfection, and relentless ambition. The same traits Ronaldo displayed on the pitch. Nike saw the potential early. In 2003, they signed him, but what followed was beyond endorsement. He became the face of their global campaigns, earning a lifetime deal worth over $1 billion. The swoosh and CR7 became inseparable. Unlike most athletes, Ronaldo controlled every detail of his image. His haircuts, his poses, even his celebrations, all crafted consistency. When he pointed to his chest after scoring, he wasn't just celebrating, he was reinforcing a symbol. CR7 wasn't just a footballer's name, it was a lifestyle, turning fame into business. While others spent their earnings on luxury, Ronaldo was quietly laying the foundations of an empire. He launched CR7 branded clothing lines, fragrances, and accessories, targeting a global audience obsessed with style and success. But he didn't stop there. He entered hospitality, opening CR7 hotels in partnership with Pestana Group in cities like Lisbon, Madrid, and Marrakesh. Each one reflected his brand: sleek, modern, and aspirational. Visitors weren't just booking a room, they were buying a piece of the CR7 lifestyle. Then came fitness. Ronaldo invested in CR7 gyms under the Crunch Fitness network, positioning himself as the embodiment of discipline. Every gym wall carried his message: your body can do it. It's your mind you have to convince. These ventures weren't side projects. They were pillars of a carefully designed business ecosystem. Clothing, hotels, fragrance, fitness, each connected to his core identity: excellence, luxury, and performance. The power of image and perfection. Ronaldo's empire wasn't built on talent alone. It was built on control. He understood that in the digital age, image is currency. Every post, appearance, and headline became part of a carefully managed narrative. He doesn't drink, avoids nightlife, and follows a training regime so strict it borders on obsession. Even his social media captions are precise: short, confident, always on brand. Behind that polish is a system. Ronaldo's team of managers, marketers, and consultants monitor everything tied to his name. Every deal is screened to align with CR7 values. His body itself is a brand, a symbol of discipline and perfection. Fitness companies pay millions to associate with him, but in truth, he is the product. Ronaldo doesn't just sell shoes or cologne. He sells the pursuit of excellence. Social media, the digital empire. If CR7 is the brand, Instagram is the headquarters. Ronaldo is the most followed person on the planet, turning each post into multi-million-dollar exposure. But it's not luck, it's precision. Every training shot, family post, and behind-the-scenes glimpse humanizes him while reinforcing control, focus, and success. He bypassed traditional media entirely. Ronaldo is his own media network, reaching fans across continents, cultures, and generations. Social media turned him from athlete to institution. He doesn't need press coverage or ad campaigns. His authenticity is the advertisement. That's why his product launches sell out in hours. Not because of hype, but because of trust. When Ronaldo speaks, the world listens. Endorsements, turning reputation into revenue. Ronaldo's brand partnerships are a masterclass in alignment. Over the years, he's worked with Nike, Clear, Tag Heuer, Herbalife, Armani, and Binance, each reinforcing a different aspect of his image: strength, style, and innovation. His lifetime deal with Nike, worth over $1 billion, mirrors legends like Michael Jordan. But unlike most athletes, Ronaldo's contracts often include revenue shares and equity, making him a true business partner, not just a face in ads. He once said, "I don't chase records, they chase me." The same applies to brands. They chase him for credibility. While others fade when the spotlight dims, Ronaldo's influence endures because it's built on ideals: perfection, persistence, and power, not just performance. Legacy and expansion. Beyond the pitch, most athletes fade after retirement. Ronaldo is expanding. At nearly 40, he continues breaking records, turning longevity itself into part of his legend. Off the field, he invests in tech, nutrition, and real estate. His 2023 move to Saudi Arabia wasn't just about football, it was strategy. By joining Al Nassr, he tapped into a region rising as a global sports hub. He became not just a player, but an ambassador for influence. He's also deeply philanthropic, donating millions to hospitals and children's causes. Even that generosity aligns with the CR7 image: discipline, leadership, and inspiration. Every move he makes builds legacy, not just history. The brand psychology: why the world buys Ronaldo. Ronaldo's power lies in what he represents: discipline, ambition, and control. He sells more than products, he sells aspiration. When someone wears CR7 clothing, sprays CR7 cologne, or trains in a CR7 gym, they buy into his story of excellence. Teenagers see him as a hero. Adults see him as proof of what's possible. Businesses see him as unstoppable momentum. That's why CR7 transcends sport. It's emotional, not transactional. Ronaldo doesn't persuade, he inspires. And that's the strongest marketing force of all. The competition: Messi versus Ronaldo beyond the pitch. For 2 decades, the world has debated Messi versus Ronaldo. But off the field, their stories diverge. Messi partnered with Adidas, Ronaldo with Nike. Messi built legacy through artistry. Ronaldo built empire through design. One is pure talent, the other is relentless construction. Ronaldo turned rivalry into opportunity, shaping his identity around dominance and vision. Even as careers wind down, CR7 remains a living brand, studied, emulated, and expanded. Messi changed the game. Ronaldo changed the business of it. The future of CR7, immortality through brand. When Ronaldo retires, CR7 will not. His logo is already immortal. It will live on through products, digital ventures, and future collaborations. He's built a self-sustaining system, a lifestyle brand ready to evolve into fashion, tech, and even virtual worlds. Like Jordan with Nike, Ronaldo's post-football empire could reshape consumer culture itself. He isn't preparing for retirement, he's building permanence. CR7 isn't just a name anymore, it's infrastructure. Cristiano Ronaldo's story isn't only about goals, it's about vision. He turned hunger into empire and self-belief into a billion-dollar brand. From Madeira's dirt fields to global dominance, he proved that success fades, but identity lasts forever. Ronaldo didn't just build fame, he engineered a legacy. The billion-dollar truth about CR7: he didn't become the brand of the century by luck. He trained for it. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the power, ambition, and strategy behind the icons shaping our world.